This is yet another trial of OBS Studio, and this time I was trying to think of a way that I could make tutorials more interesting, and in this case what I was thinking of doing was asking students to present for a minute and a half on a particular topic, and in this case I might ask them to outline a particular health promotion intervention. But then the next phase would be to have a series of questions that would be predetermined, but then could be asked of the students or asked of the group once that intervention or that presentation has been given. So what I've got now, if I so I might think of one question and then I can overlay that question. So I can then ask the question, but it will be written down on the screen next to my head, and that seems like a good thing. And then I can turn it off and I can turn it back on again. I've got 4 pre-programmed into this this set. It's a Google slide, and so I can ask a different question as well, and then turn it back off. There's a little bit too much flicking in my head, but it's not a presentation, it's more of a conversation with students. I could do this where I write in the questions, but I quite like the idea of having a predetermined question, so they might be briefed on some of the questions but not asked to include it in the presentation itself. The way I've done this is to have Google Slides set with 4 questions predetermined on different places, and then down in the bottom corner there I have I've got individual ones, and then down the bottom corner on each one I've got an invisible box which takes me back up to the top. I might use this. It seems a bit complicated, but I'm I'm trying to find ways of making their tutorials a bit more interesting and to give myself a scaffold for conversation. And this could be a way of using it. And if it's not the software that gets used, then it could be the methods or the pedagogical approach which might come out of it, which would be a success. Thanks for watching.